From the Streets newsroom in New York, I'm Jill Malandrino for The Street with the weekly recap and your trading week ahead. Let's take a look at the 5-day on the S&P 500 and what a week it was as volatility came back with a vengeance across all asset classes. The energy and metals trade dominated headlines, but it was the move in currency that threw traders for a loop later in the week. Here's the catalyst. On Thursday, Swiss National Bank abruptly removed the cap on the Swiss franc's value, sparking a massive rally, which hit global banks with tens of millions of dollars in losses and triggering the collapse of some brokerage firms. Deutsche Bank and Barclays took a hit, but it was really FXCM, the biggest retail foreign exchange broker in the U.S. and Asia, that really took it hard. The company said in a statement that the unprecedented volatility in the euro against the Swiss franc triggered losses that left it with a negative equity balance of about $225 million, and that it was trying to shore up its capital. FXCM did not open for trade, but was down 80% in the pre-market. This just goes to show how risky retail FX trading can be due to the concept of leverage and not being able to liquidate positions fast enough to maintain account levels. Turning to your trading week ahead, and this could be one of the busiest in 2015 due to the volatility in the commodity complex and foreign currency, traders also have to deal with a heavy earnings calendar, key housing data in the U.S., and a slew of global economic data. All of this in a holiday-shortened week as equity and bond markets are closed in observance of Martin Luther King Day. On the macro level, at the tail end of the week, global business and political leaders will meet in Davos, Switzerland for the World Economic Forum to discuss a range of economic issues and current affairs. On Tuesday night, President Obama delivers his sixth State of the Union address the day before he sends a delegation to Havana to begin talks on normalizing relations with Cuba. The IMF releases its update to the World Economic Outlook. The ECB is expected to announce government bond purchases after the Governing Council holds its first policy meeting of the year. And finally, Japan, Canada, and Brazil make decisions on monetary policy. Crude continues to struggle to find a bottom, and many traders I speak with on the NYMEX trading floor are still not constructive at these levels and could continue to move lower. Until the fundamental situation improves and the supply situation sees some resolution, crude's going to have a tough time consolidating and finding firm support and resistance levels. The 5-day on gold looks impressive, and the action was quite good to the upside even before the Swiss currency move. Gold was breaking through key levels in the face of a higher U.S. dollar and the deflationary environment. While energy traders are still not constructive on that complex, the metals guys are starting to turn more bullish on gold and copper for that matter, which we saw in related stocks on Friday. So as we can all see, next week, even though it's shortened, we have a ton of macro data to work through, a lot of commodity and earnings calendar trades to work through. So it's going to be a pretty busy one, if not one of the busiest in 2015. Have a great weekend, everyone. For The Street, I'm Jill Malandrino.